So let's talk about Avengers Infinity War. The first big blockbuster of the summer. Black Panther made an impact, but this feels like the summer movie season. So what did I think? Well, like a lot of people, I've been quite invested in the MCU, and I was looking for a payout. Was this that? For me, no. It's very difficult to review this movie without spoilers because really, that's all it is. It's a series of spoilers. There's very little story to speak of, very little that's kind of resonant in terms of psychology or mythology, excluding perhaps the central character of Thanos, who is very good. He's a really great villain. But what I was led to expect with this movie was, frankly, a bit of cathartic grief, a bit of emotion. If you haven't seen the film already, you may have noticed that people have laid the groundwork for you to expect serious surprises, serious twists, every scene a roller coaster of revelation. And yeah, the body count is high. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that a lot of superheroes die in this movie. A lot of them. But the chances are you won't really care very much, because in all likelihood, very few of them will be permanently extinguished. Whoever ends up defeating Thanos, assuming that he is at some point defeated, will probably also inherit his powers, and as a consequence be able to resurrect anyone they see fit. And even if they don't, the casualties of this film are arguably characters, for the most part, that the audience can emotionally afford to lose. I say for the most part because there are definitely some characters that get dusted and who we really wouldn't want to lose, because you'd hope that they're a big part of things going forward. But mostly, I'm going to go out on a limb and say mostly they're expendable. And here's a big problem, because I didn't care. And I should care, because for all practical purposes, I'm a fan. I've followed the MCU, and even with the pictures that weren't that good, I was still exercising some brand loyalty. And what Infinity War kind of amounts to is a series of punchlines that respond to 10 years worth of scene setting. It's absolutely no more than the sum of its parts, which are in themselves rather plastic. And what I've been waiting for is not merely a sense of completed arcs, or the answers to questions, or the chance to finally see Thingy get to fight Thingy, but rather a really good movie, a really great movie. You can, for my money, you can keep the twists, you can keep the surprises. Just give me a really great film, a really fun movie. And this isn't that. Avengers Infinity War, it is spectacular, and in that way deserves to be considered an event movie, I suppose, but it's a great deal more event than it is movie. Perhaps I'll be kinder on subsequent viewings, although at this stage I don't know if there will be any subsequent viewings, because to be honest, I found a great deal of it a bit of a slog. So what did I like? I liked Thanos, decent bits of banter, and some pretty good gags. Although you do have to wade through the usual clunky screenwriting at the beginning to get to those bits. It's very well produced, of course, nicely shot, nicely framed. There's some good action, mostly very good special effects. I liked Thor getting a new weapon, and I liked seeing him smash stuff up. And I did really enjoy the scenes of mass disintegration and of Thanos chucking moons at people. That's pretty good. Anyway, despite all this, I don't want to be down on the film. It's not objectionable. It's maybe a little cynical, but not entirely objectionable. There's a lot of fun to be had if you're in the right mindset. But for me, no big takeaway thing except for Thanos. Yeah, he's all right.